Okay, nice to see you. So good. Yeah, so let me go and switch the screens here. So problem today, easier one. And nice to see you, Samuel. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming by. And just putting the ads here to start. So yeah, just that. I actually finished to put the review I did there on YouTube. It's my first one. Probably it's not the best product out there, but yeah, it would be nice to hear some feedback from you guys. If you want it to be a bit more like more in detail. By the way, I get ads on anyone's channels, but not on your channel. This confuses me. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know, but I guess for you then it's better. Yeah, because now I'm just running ads. If it's not doing to you, then yeah, I don't know if it's something on Twitch. But yeah, good for you, I guess. Yeah, so for the video I just put out there for the review, I just tried. So I did on the real board, and then just try to overlay. Yeah, and switch the screens with another board. And hey, Bad Chess, nice to see you. How is everyone doing today? Good. Yeah, hopefully you as well. Morning for you, I guess. And I thought it's because of Japan, but I do follow a lot of Japanese streamers but get ads. Yeah, don't know what it is, but yeah. So for the review, I just did that, and gonna try my best to try to improve each time I try to upload. And if there's some games you want to see me do that, please tell me. Just to say, like the Japanese professional games, there's like copyright issues. I cannot really do them. Like maybe at this kind of level they won't find me, so it's fine. But yeah, I don't want to risk anything with that concern, because there's some channels in shogi they did have some problem. Do you know Kayago? Is it the successor of Sabaki? I actually did use, because on your site it's showing up. And actually, let me switch, because okay. Why do I not? I think there's some stuff that it's pretty good, but kind of how to say, the user experience could definitely improve, is what I thought. The Sabaki is really easy to use, like going back or changing nodes for variations and stuff. So this is what my impression. But yeah, maybe if you improve the app, the UI UX feels bad, especially for small screen. Yeah, maybe. And screen finally. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, so on the computer, the UI for the computer looks good, but it's just, I think I remember just going back through nodes variations. It wasn't like with a press of a button. Like that was kind of what I remembered from it. But yeah, maybe if you guys can change a little bit, like just take the good stuff from Sabaki and then improve a little bit, I think it's good to go. Because there was some database stuff, if I remember correctly, as well. And that is one thing lacking with Sabaki. Or maybe I haven't used properly. My PC screen is also small. I have to use it in full screen mode. Okay. Yeah, it could be the case. Yeah, so right now I'm trying to find someone, so it could take some time. Sorry if you're... It's gonna wait a little bit. Okay. We're good to go. I'm gonna switch the screens. Here we go. So we're black this time. Could change, but I'm gonna keep playing this, what I'm doing usually these days. Gotta play this. Interesting that white plays here straight away. I guess we're gonna just enclose this side, preventing from white taking this corner. And here, don't mind, you don't wanna just respond. White is gonna follow up with this anyways. So just going to close. You could also take the corner here. Maybe sometimes playing this. So you could hane here. Sometimes even just go back, but usually the move should be to hane here. And we're just gonna cut and connect, and against extend here. And just jumping this way. You can still threaten to push and cut, taking these two stones. If white protects, then you can attach, take these two. By the way, on my YouTube channel, I'm trying to maybe do some series about like very common josekis and like how to use them with like game examples, stuff like that. Yeah, I have this kind of idea. If you want to check, by the way, oh, it's on my channel as well here on Twitch, but I could also click the link here. It's gonna jump over there and push the sub button if you like to. Be happy. I mean, this I would like to just push and cut. Maybe it's saying that this two stunts is small. I've seen white usually just connecting this one, let black kind of take. So maybe just push and cut here. White is gonna have a ponuki shape here. But then you can get the right side in a very good way. We don't need to put a move here, but just taking these two stones. And it should be difficult to use these kind of two stones if we can take here. Yeah, block is not going to be threatening anything. Joseki's from pro game example with explanation would be great. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Like how to use them, especially the very common one. This definitely could be a good candidate if you guys play this kind of two space high enclosure. I think this is big, but I don't know. I haven't studied with AI too much to... probably it's gonna say it's fine for white as well. That's my guess. So here against this one, this approach, this again another candidate for the Joseki stuff. So if you want to kind of trade with the corner or be flexible, this second line approach is pretty cool, because if you approach this way, black can kick and pincer, and with this it's kind of flexible between you go in the corner or you take the side, and black cannot really block both. Yeah, R4, like there's 4 basically main moves that is played: R4, Q4, kick here, and sometimes also Q6. White's gonna crawl and then you respawn to the corner. But I personally played this move quite a bit. I think if you guys see me on stream, I played this one, extend your jump, and if Kosumi, you can just take Sente and play away. If attach, just honey and take this one stun and try to continue with the attack. Against this, usually white just extend this way, not here. At R4, if you play here at R4 instead of Q5, white will usually wedge here. Sometimes maybe you can extend. At my level, people rarely play the wedge versions, white. Yeah, okay, then I get maybe why you play R4. Because for the corner is a bit better. This, don't know. I mean, if white's plan is to Atari, probably it's not really good because you're taking kind of weakness from the corner. But yeah, this way to think, if you don't know what is good, usually if this is the Shoseki and white did play Wei, you just take this point. Kind of think why white needs to play here in the first place, and if white didn't play, then just play on your side. Yeah, so this kind of plan with maybe trying to peep one knot later. You could say it is a flexible way. Here, just expanding here, trying to... It's kind of tough to use these two stuns with this. The question here is, do we put like other moves here to strengthen this corner? Or I mean, locally there's still like move like attach later, maybe with Aji. Here attach, extend, slide. Especially when white has a stone around here. Yeah, I don't know how much this is like valuable to play here. You could probably just play like leave it like this and take Sente. For example, just play the same here, or take the corner this way. But this L3 move is annoying. Maybe against this you Hane and you respond this way and say you're fine. Yeah, let's take the corner. I don't know. Like maybe this is... Like you want to play here if it's really puts some pressure to white stuns here. You just also risk to be a bit too slow by playing this. This is why I'm like choosing speed over this kind of Hane. White can here try to double Hane, take the corner. That should be a plan that is feasible. Against this, just slide. So here, mainly 3 choices here. Sometimes crawl and jump, but it's a bit more of a complicated move. Game seems completely even. Yeah, should be. Yeah, so I thought about this kind of attach from white. Just letting this kind of area completely territory. So just gonna Hane if goes back here. Again, could play Wei. Because technically against this cut, you can just Atari connect and be fine. But you want to respond once at least. Yeah, so just responding here seems a bit slow. It is a big point, but... Because it's just taking these 2 stones and connecting. If it's threatening this group, it might be big. But if it's just endgame, Maybe there's bigger points to play, like something on top side, Kosumi here. One thing I can say, this bottom side kind of width here is pretty good from white. Maybe you go with something like here, annoy. Yeah, but should be pretty big to play here at Kosumi, preventing Hane attach. And maybe you can play something around here as black to reduce. Yeah, if it's concerning about the life and death, disconnected is big. But now, I guess you want to play a bit with more speed. Should be still pretty even. Like, depends on how I can play on the bottom side and left side here. That I didn't expect too much. It was big to Hane here, this one. It's trying to push and peep, probably, if connect block this way. But then you can Hane here. Is this really... Yeah, if white plays here, then probably just respawn. I mean, just responding here doesn't look too appealing. That would be a bit too passive. I just wonder what white can really threaten here. And we can trade the corner for the side if needed. So now, area to play something around here. Approach something on bottom side here. Looks good. Maybe you still play this kind of move and then play here. Because this straight away white might pincer and this stone is kind of in a bad spot. I mean, you could approach this way. And then with kick, pincer, you could jump and then jump here. Yeah, let's try to approach here. Because white is not going to play some move around here. I guess so that one I will just block. I mean, maybe you could play here, but yes, probably block. Maybe there's this cut when I think about it here. Connect, peep, connect, cut here. This one turn, Hane, you can make it a call. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm playing good here or not. Maybe this is too greedy a way of playing. So that one, I'm just gonna Atari and then connect here. Maybe block this cut here and maybe could do so. But the outside archie is definitely bad. You have some forcing move around here. So trying to play this one and take center seems to be a bit greedy to me. Yeah, I think we connect. Maybe could have played this one, but then white can Atari as well. The outside might be different. Obviously, this jump from white, so the endgame around here is a bit different. But yeah, we're gonna play here. Probably jump this way to expand this side of the board. And then if this one plays something here, looks pretty good. Maybe if you have the ladder, you play this attach and 3-3-point type of thing. Could be also good. Approach here once and then attach could be a thing. Hi, nice to see you. Intricate. Your early morning streams are breaking my streaks. And yeah, nice to see you about that as well. Yeah, the Atari would be painful. Yeah, this one. Okay, with this, we have endgame here. Some RG. Question is, do you attach, play this? Or just play here? I mean, that would be simple to just play here. And then threaten a bit some stuff in the corner with this and here. I mean, overall, I feel like I'm have enough speed with territory. Should be good enough. Yeah, if you want to complicate the game, you could attach play this one, descend, cut, and because we have the ladder here, Atari just yeah, run away with this one stone kind of thing. But we probably don't need to do stuff like this. And if white protects and plays this one move, it's gonna be good for the center. And Cap Falcon, nice to see you. Hi, O12 instead of P13 playable. O12 instead of P13. Oh yeah, this one. I think white will turn. And then you don't have a way to take center. Because black is important, you want to kind of play away. If you extend here, white's gonna turn here at R13. And if you want to respond, should be this. But then white can play away. Because the point is, when black connects, I can threaten to take these two stones by playing R11. So yeah, you can extend, and it's a bit better for the center around here or here, but then you give up a bit too much, like with R13. That I'm a bit surprised, maybe, I don't know. Because this one you can, I mean, you will block and connect, yeah. But just playing this Tiger's Mouth, it is pretty big, this kind of side Moyo here. And it's really difficult to try to reduce. Maybe white will peep here, play this kind of knight's move. But yeah, I can threaten to attach here and hane, like double hane and profit on the side. So we'll do that. Yeah, so white did prevent this by playing here. Now what do we do? I mean, you could just extend. There's always this kind of peep here. Maybe peep you connect this way. And it's fine. Connect, yeah. It could be very big to play this kind of move. I don't know if locally I want to play something here like empty triangle and then go back, threaten to cut here. That could be an approach. Because if you have a cutting point here, the center for white is going to be difficult to really surround, and then can keep the corner. Yeah, comparing to this, maybe we choose this one. Maybe hane? Could be hane this one, and then if white cuts, you can take center because next extend seems to be a bit of a problem. Maybe against this. I mean, here, just play this one. Cut. Guess there's ladder type of thing. Yeah, I don't know. This one, white might play here. And then you connect and then block, play here. You have these two covering points. Okay, that might convince me a little bit more. Okay, let's play here. Yeah, ask any questions, so good. Sometimes, maybe if the game is tense, I will be focused on the game, but... Yeah, so here, Hane, I'll just connect. And if block, just go back. And this way, these two cutting points are more painful than just this one. And if cut here, we can probably take center and fix the corner. So that's would be the goal. Okay, so white did kind of ignore this one. But here, the shape of like pushing through seems to be a bit painful for white. Probably connect and white's gonna play this one. Because descend is this. I think this is an overplay. You cannot really play this one right here. Yeah, just connect because white didn't cut. Extend, I'll just turn.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, maybe white did gain more with going inside, taking the corner. Could have descended maybe. This one still connect. Here. Maybe, yeah. Because this maybe is pretty big. But at least you push through here, take away kind of potential from white. But yeah, maybe it is big to take the corner. We'll see if I'm wrong or not. I think turn here.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5.
Maybe should still descend it here. And against this connect. You can still connect this way. So cut, connect here. And the cut here, just connect. But there's gonna be some capturing ray stuff. And the outside here is strong. So yeah, maybe it was a bit dangerous. Okay, so taking these two stones seems to be important because it's threatening to cut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's peep here. Maybe jump. Trying to figure out a way to have like good kind of shape on the outside. Maybe attach.
1,
I mean, shoulder hit is
2,
probably
3,
standard.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's try to attach here. Maybe build something around here. If this one you block, if this one cut. And this might be a good exchange if there's a fight around here. Yeah, maybe this was a bit too big to give white. But what can we do here on bottom side? Probably not too much with this. You have kind of this endgame, which is pretty big with clamp and jump next. But not too much else. Yeah, maybe white is feeling okay. Yeah, this one should have maybe descended. So here should be around 20 points maybe. Here, depending, like it depends on the center, but what is defined looks like it's, yeah, on the around 20, and then maybe 10 here. White has, yeah, 25 maybe there, 15 here, and then this one 20 and a bit more. Yeah, we might need to have like a big center in order to be comfortable here. Honey looks appealing, but there's Atari and Connect this way. Mr. Block.
1、2、3、4、5。
That one I will play away. I don't need to put a move here. Question is where? I guess something around here? It's too slow to respawn. Maybe you still extend. But then white can push and just infiltrate here.
4、5、6、7、8、9。
Something around here. Preventing this kind of peep type stuff. If cut, you just Atari and then play away. So I think white would try to invade something around here. Could have been better made to attach, be more aggressive around here and then put a move around this area. Because the problem here, it's not really threatening too much on the bottom. Could we have this kind of thing? Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be kind of a grinding endgame type of game. Yeah, this Han is huge. But didn't have the timing to play. Doesn't make sense to take away, so yeah, play away. So just Han and connect. I guess then something around here. It is definitely big.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Maybe extend here. Try to take away that bad point, and then against this one, probably respond somewhat here. Show that this bit of weak point this way. I guess I'm a bit behind. You want to be aggressive here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's go for this short hit. That one you block. I think you just connect, because if Atari this one, there's still cutting points and white can still cut here. Yeah, I get there's this attach from white, so this is annoying.
1、2、
But can we
3、
do?
4、
Yeah, so that one I just need to go back here. I mean, if this is all territory, usually this is a bit too big, but let's see. Maybe white is really feeling confident about the endgame overall. This block also is pretty big now. You have this one. Yeah, I guess here maybe there's not much you can do from white's perspective. You have this here, center. Here, just go back. Yeah. So if you feel desperate as white, you would try to invade something around here. And that is a move that it's confident of letting me just have this territory. Really. That would be 20, 21, 24, 31, 35, 70, 40 points, something like that.
1、2、3、4、
I would say black has something around 70 points. Do we attach here? Just extend. But that one maybe here. Yeah, these are kind of spots it's really difficult endgame type thing.
1、
Attach this
2、
bit of.
3、4、5、6、7、
I think
8、
want to extend here. Interesting that white just blitzed here. Trying to make some points in the middle this way. I think you still extend because this squeeze is just too painful. So just yeah, we need to
1、
hang on around here. I mean, looks a bit too slow from white to just give up this whole section. But if you're confident about counting, I guess that's the easiest way to win. Connect. Connect is pretty big from black now, because now this area is strong. You can take this center. Gonna play this pretty soon as well. You can also push here. If you let black push, this is not gonna be much territory. So that one Atari and then play this. Maybe can block. Well, yeah, it would be better if you can block here,
2、
because this side is strong already.
5、
Because if you play here, white can push here and attach, reduce quite a bit comparing to this one. And with here, you might even go this way. It's gonna be big difference.
two, 3.
Yeah, I think we want to connect here. White can now confidently die in the middle. Yeah, but it's gonna be difficult. I cannot really try. It depends on what happens. But yeah, here I think you want to block, even though the RG there is still some things here. So cut here, just connect. And try to take everything. Yeah, with this we should be fine. And I don't think this cut is relating too much with stuff there. Hopefully not. And by the way, if you're on YouTube, hi as well. At least this is way stronger against here. And Kuranosuke, thank you for the follow. Thanks so much. Hope you had a nice stream on your side. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah, we can maybe play someday, if you don't mind. Nice to see other streamers in town. Yeah, I mean, probably need to connect this cut. Yes, it's pretty big. Does this cut extend?
1、2、
Or maybe
3、
cut here
4、
is centered.
5、
That's very big,
6、
I think.
7、8、9、
Let me use one time actually here.
残り2回です。
I mean, you can connect this way and then there's no stuff happening there.
1、2、
Maybe you play this.
4、5、6、7。
Against this, just play away. Could be another kind of alternative. Maybe this is not really gaining much points to play this one, but yeah, just blocking here. Maybe that one. Maybe should have played here, in fact, because the center could have been weaker, and there's this kind of push. Yeah, maybe that one here. At least now I have no Aji on this side of the board. It's like 40. That's 10, and that's like 20, 70 points. Bottom side, I would say 25. Yeah, it's like this center doesn't... I don't want it to be too big. Yeah, I guess this could be a mistake. Maybe push here is better. Okay, we're gonna take connect here because this is very big here. Maybe cut here is annoying. This one push and cut here. Could jump to prevent this type of stuff.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
You need to destroy the center influences black. Yeah, if it's just responding, then we can play something here. Let me play this one first, just to reinforce a bit around here. I think you play this one first. If touch this one, touch here.
1、2、
There's also this block I don't want to miss. Maybe a block here. Is this good? Maybe this one you can just extend here. If cut extend, this one jump here.
1、2、3、4、5。
If it's attached, then probably this move is bad. Because that one extend here, jump, wedge. You can just atari from this side, connect here, cut, take everything. Yeah, that is definitely bad exchange from white. Question is, do we play this one hane? And probably just connect though. Okay, we gained some points here. Maybe just block and say you win. But anyways, you cannot take away here Tenuki because this push like or hane here is gonna crumble. So you need to respond this way or maybe go back here. Yes, question is, do we block? I think you reduce the center though, because around here, maybe block is so big. Like, if white can put a move here and take the center. Maybe jump? Yeah, if white jumps, center looks quite big. So maybe we push and cut here. How is gonna white play locally this one? I mean, it's gonna be jump because turn black and block. There's no clamp. I guess that one is even better because we can take this one stun at some point. That is... How do you play here? This is where strong players can really play well. Didn't want to play this move, but okay. Time Suji a bit. Maybe simply play something here. This one. Because this push you feel a liberty and might change something over there. So might be better not to do so. And if white responds something here, then probably block is pretty big. Something like that. And potentially make some potential points around here. Yeah. Okay, against this, I think you need to push and do something there. Maybe that could be pretty bad decision by me. Let's try to cut here. In fact, maybe locally here you played this here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7
Trying to punish the white Tenuki. But yeah, we'll see if it's going to work. Yeah, locally we can play this one. And I think this you cut. That one you can play this P14, connect Atari.
1、
Yeah,
2、
seems to be good.
3、
Yeah, that's pretty big. But now we have some things in the center.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe it was better to leave this cut because of this push.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hane here is au center. That's huge. Taking this white kind of influence away and making points seem to be big, but we'll see if I'm wrong or not. At least this is taking Aji away. Yep, should be Hane here. So that one isn't really center against the center here. I think this turn is extremely big. Be nice if this type of move works. Taking this one stone in center, but I think this is a bit too much to ask.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, time Suji again. So there is this Kosumi, something here that is pretty big. Taking... this is center, so it's big as well, and it can reduce quite a bit of points around here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think we do so. Obviously cut, also it's pretty nice, pushing and cut here. That one will not respond. Maybe this. Maybe do though, because take white can throw in.
1, 2,
And then throw in again, make it a call.
5.
Okay, might need to connect. Center here to take seems to be big, so connecting. This should be a mistake. I think that one here, jump, this push here, this cut could have worked. At least with this, or it's gonna take the Aji away.
1, 2.
So now it's pretty clear. So the borders around here, 10, 11, 21, 25, 26, 30.
One, 2, 3.
It's like 50 points on the left side. We kept here, it's like 62. It's gonna be 75 maybe for black. I don't think white territory changed too much. Yeah, that block is extremely big, in fact. It is very big.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Bigger than I would like it to be. But maybe it's gonna change some stuff around here with this cut. We'll see. it is still close. So there's this cut here, Kusumi here, big point. Yeah, this shape, there's probably still some stuff to do here. But yeah, connecting. Now, probably Kusumi this one. Could I ask a move with cut here first? I guess play here. Don't know how to really play on this side of the board, to be fair. Yes, that one you can descend. Reduce quite a bit around here. This one should be center. Yeah, it's cool. I think you throw in here. Then play this one here.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
So I played here. If white plays away, you block this here. Maybe it's not. You shouldn't play this one, you think? Okay.
One, 2、3、4。
So some points around here as well in center. Jump, play here. That one I think you crow once. That could be a mistake because we can play here. And then Hane. Or maybe just push this one first.
1、2、3、
it's close.
5、
It is close.
6、7。
Yeah, I think you push here. It's gonna be this move and then... Yeah, we can profit around here. Like, isn't there Atari and then push? Maybe crow was better, but I didn't know if white can push this way.
4、
Cut off.
5、
Wasn't sure.
7、8、9。
At least this one should be a bit painful here. Second play this one and here. Kyoto was way too big, I think. Yeah, maybe should have played this one. Could be true.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
Could be true. So that one you take Atari here. So I can try to threaten to push through this stone. So playing here. Yeah, so that one I might just play here because if you can cut off, connecting here doesn't matter. And this stone is Atari, so there's nothing over here. I think you do so. Like this one, connect, you connect here.
1、2、3。
I don't see how this works. Yeah, maybe white can take this in center, but if you can take the whole center, this seems to be another mistake. Kuranosuke, I like your chill playstyle. Never be upset, not like me.
1、2、
I mean, you seemed
3
also, I don't know if you're a very fighty player, but very true observation. Just take. Yeah, I mean, white cannot save this. I mean, you can squeeze here, atari one, not hane, but hane.
1、2、3、4、5、6
I don't know, doesn't seem to work, but maybe I've missed something. Also, these stones are fine because here it's captured. Yeah, I don't see anything.
2、3、4
Oh, maybe something's around here. This one could have been just block, maybe. Okay, just actually this is the way to go, because if you go on the inside, when you get captured you lose some points, so accurate move from white here. Yeah, maybe white can turn here and get these 4.
1、2、3、4、5
Okay. So after Atari, maybe this kind of attachment could work. But yeah, I take the horse center, so white can still play this, but seems to be big though. So this, if it's center. Do we just play here?
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Don't know, maybe turn simply is better. Against this you can still block. Push and cut, just let take and then connect here. Hmm. This one you cut here. No, that connect is center. Cut. Yeah, cut here, I guess. It's Atari. Wait a minute.
1、2、3、4、5
I guess here. Yeah, I should be able to take these 3 stones.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9
Yeah, so white did resign. Okay, a bit stressed at the end here, but we should be ahead here. 7.5 it seems. Yeah, just there on the corner, I think you should crawl this one, playing here. So I can push, play this one. Actually, you've maybe Atari here simply. Yeah, you play this. Could throw in. And then connect here. Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, so if white connects, kind of blocks here, can still honey. Take these stones and now just play here, and you can see white has lost a lot of points. GG, thanks for GG intricate. Yeah, that works. Okay, I should be able to read this actually. Here, this one throw in here Atari and then connect this way. If white goes back, you can wedge and there's no way to save the stones. If white connects, you can cut here and black just takes all the points here. Huge difference. At the end here, yeah, we can take these three, so white can save. Oh, no. White can push through here. Try to save this. But then you cut here. Actually, could be a little. Nah, that one you take. Yeah, there's no weird stuff here. This kind of thing doesn't work because white has black has one liberty open. Overall, I feel like white just played a bit too soft. Like, if you're winning, I guess you could play this way. Maybe here, yeah. White is ahead. But this is the start of white going a bit wrong. Because here you cannot cut this way, you jump and this cornerstones will be dead. Earlier I thought you could play J14 to reduce also the 12 was right. J14. Something here. I think this is a bit too slow. Probably should try to do something like this. But yeah, still white can probably manage to go. D12. You know what? Let me leave the room here and I'm gonna switch to this way. But these type of games, this grinding endgame type games, usually skill kind of gap will show up really in a big way. And this is where people are really good are just running away with the lead or can make something happen to just switch the game around. Yeah, so now should be good. There you go. Yeah, I think this white attachment I should descend. That one, yeah, I guess the outside could be a bit problematic. Maybe there's this. I mean, if this works and you can take the corner, then we don't know what white is really doing. Guess just. I mean, normally just extend. Maybe you honey here. Yeah, that one, though, this cut. Here, you just get taken. So you cannot get cut here from white, so just extend. Then something like this, maybe? Yeah, but that doesn't seem to work, though. I would be shocked if this... Seemed fine in game. I've played 06 at P7 though. 06 at P7. Actually, oh, this. true. That one jump. Connect, block, you can still honey. Maybe playing this and honey this way. Yeah, but then white can get this outside. Okay, maybe it's But they don't want to play just this one. At least if you play here, the corner is 100% safe. You just play here and leave this cutting point. So the point was, after this one, you can take center, fix the problem. Yeah, that was a nice counter from my opponent. Yeah, white can change his mind. Yeah. Maybe you play this. Doesn't... Like, at least you can fix your problem, but it's Gote. And you could say the outside is different. Don't really know. B6 is nice. Although it did feel kind of bad that white could take the corner, and I need to still spend some moves to take here. I think as white I would just maybe this is not really good. Just play away. Something around here. Maybe this is big. It's still decent. You get center? Yeah. It's hard. Hard to judge this kind of positions. Like, is this really a thing? Like, I don't think I've ever been played. Here or J15. Yeah, maybe something around here to reduce this way. And rather than to try to take the center, it could be pretty big to play this honey second line stuff. Because next you can clamp around here. Play this kind of thing, reduce quite a bit. So ideally you want to play something around here, white responds, and then play this one to have still this clamp. And you can then reduce quite a bit. Maybe here you just leave it alone, because it's difficult to really try to surround with all this weakness around here. This one. Yeah. There's not much to do here on bottom side. You cannot go on the inside and try to invade. Just limit something from here. If white jumps, hopefully there's some counterplay with this. Yeah, I think this could be a bit dangerous to do so. For example, this you Atari and connect, and that one you just cut and block, and you can see now these stones are in danger. So yeah, maybe some move relating to threatening this kind of J17 move here. If white cannot jump because of this, that one maybe have this kind of push through here. Maybe playing something around here first though, and then push through. Yeah, I think white just responds. It's just too bad of RG. There's stuff open here. Threats here. White responds this way, then maybe play here. And yeah, this looks cool for black. At least cannot complain with this. White can ignore. Where do you play though? And next I'm gonna play this. Maybe if you have some move in mind. Cut. That is huge. To cut here. So I don't see, maybe throwing a stone around here, but that could be risky because this move might be not that. Yeah, J15 if you want to go here, but it's just a bit more linked with this one. If you want to go more on the inside, yeah, I guess here. Now jump is cleanly threatening. I agree with this. But just this one, you can kind of cap here, and for the center might be a bit better, but yeah, it's all about if white can ignore this one, then maybe here. This one you can still hunt it this way. Keep the points here. Difficult. So Fox seems to be saying that here it's pretty close. And yeah, I would agree. But black center seems to be pretty big. Maybe just, yeah, honey here. Like, you could like as move order, you want to play some exchange here and then this one. So the question is, do you prioritize here or do you prioritize the second line stuff? Yeah. Maybe you don't play this and yeah, just hunt it. This seems really huge. Against cut. Maybe you still can extend here. Against this honey. Put that one there. I think you cut here and then play this one. So without this, black can play this type of squeeze, so you need to play here. Actually, okay, maybe without doesn't work. Oh, did you win the match? Yeah, I did. GG's. That is definitely the cleanest, like clear kind of big point. At least you know you're playing a big kind of point and then threaten this one. Maybe this and then just in fact, maybe you could play this, but that one maybe crawl. I think this is a bit better. It's gonna be something like this anyways, and then white kind of protects here. Then maybe play in the center or play move like this. And if this is better for black, then yeah, I should choose this here. Okay. Or block also, it's huge. Something like this, peeps in better. I mean here, maybe. But yeah, that way at least you're threatening to reduce this side and kind of let white play here. So it's gonna be black plays here. If you respond, black extends, and this is easy win for black, I think. So white would try to play something there. Yeah. Also question, maybe it's better to extend here. Let white capture this one stone. That I don't really know. But yeah, maybe you can go this way right here. This crawl, because if connect, just probably jump here. Something like this. But the Aji is pretty bad. So yeah. It's really difficult to probably think of other moves. So this is, I think, was good move here. Maybe this one you don't throw in, but the endgame here would be different with this cut. And this one should have crawled. This is why white should probably simply block this way if you want to play over there. Or just try to push here first and then cut. But yeah, the center is weak, so I would just block this way. Against this, should have crawled. And played this. I think this could be a kind of endgame problem type of thing. I could... You could go down, hardly any Aji. What do you mean? Maybe B16 is a bit ridiculous. B16. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, probably is bad. Yeah, drop down. Oh yeah, that's true. Completely missed it. Because cut, you can just descend here. That is big difference. Okay, yeah. We should play this one. 100%. So this shape, you can remember it's alive in the side here. So even if white can push through, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this kind of a 6 in box on the side type shape. Against this, you just take. So it's always what you do against this cut, but yeah, you can... Yeah, so this crawl and then descend here. Probably these two moves, it's clear mistake from my side. And then maybe here this one could try to push and get the center, but that one... Stuff like this. Yeah. We should descend. Okay. Yeah, thanks for a comment about that. Yeah, that is clear. Okay. We grinded out a win. It seems with white a bit of mistake at the end there. We're gonna take this win. And yeah. Let me switch the screens here. There you go. I was doing an interesting Google search for my pro database and realized there's a player named Li Gu. Okay, the opposite. Is it a player from recent times or in the past? Yeah, Li is a very popular name in China and in Korea as well. So I'm not surprised to see the opposite name there. Okay, so black to play here and try to kill white stones here. Once you find the critical point, I think it's easier to see. Both Chinese. Yeah, so the Korean, if you want to know, like, if there's Korean, the kanji, the character is the same, but Korean would be this one, and the Chinese way would be Li, like L-E, L-I. Ligu is younger and lower than pro. Okay. Maybe their parent was a Guli fan and then just switch the names, you never know. This Guli is my kind of generation top player. He's probably around 40 years old, maybe a bit older, something around there. Okay, so here you can see that white has an eye in the corner, so you need to take this eye here at C3. How would you do it? And in the meantime, let me just promote my YouTube channel in chat here. I think it's on my Twitch channel as well. If you can take a look, I'll be happy you can do so. So I just posted a game review I did over the real board I have. Yeah, I'll be happy if you can comment, like, subscribe, and try to tell me what is better. Subscribe on Twitch if you have Prime, Twitch Prime as well. If you want to support the stream, I'll be thankful as well. So yeah, tell me if the review is good, like what I need to change or whatnot. I'm gonna try to improve by doing some different stuff as well, different videos with the Joseki stuff I'm thinking as well, how to use with the common stuff. Yeah, so the Korean way is Lee, L-E-E, but L-E is, it as actually, oh, phonetic way, maybe it's L-I-I, yeah, could be, yeah. Not too, I don't know the details there. But yeah, okay, so how to kill this eye at C3 here. If you start from C4, so that could be a move that jumps out. White can connect, oops, not this one, connect here, and there's no way to kill this A3 eye here as well. So this is wrong. So the right move was to wedge this one. So playing here, try to take this eye away. I think it's met just by this one. You threaten to take this one stone. If connect, then you can connect here, and it's alive with these two eyes here. So only way to kind of prevent an eye here at A3 and C3 is to wedge this way. If Atari descent, white cannot push and disconnect here because you can take. And there's no way to protect this eye, so this one can make a false eye here, and that one on this side as well. So once you can see this wedge, I think it's pretty easy. This one you can just save here. It's not an eye over here at A3, so it's so good. I remember I saw a Tsumego collection called Richard Hope. Richard Hope Lee Cheng-ho. Okay. Maybe it's like Google Translate. It sounds the same, at least similar. Maybe you never know. Lee Cheng-ho has a burner account on Twitter, and his name is Richard Hope. I mean, if he has an English name, Richard could be a good candidate. Lee Chang, Richard. So yeah, I think it's gonna be over for today. So on the shorter side, so I'll try to stream a bit earlier if I can, but we'll be around evening time here in Japan. So yeah, if you haven't pushed the bell on Twitch, I'll be happy if you can do so, so you know next time when I'm live. And yeah, thanks for coming by, but that's thank you. Someone misheard the name. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, check out my YouTube channel as well. And yeah, I think we'll be done. And if you're on YouTube, thank you very much as well. Okay, let me see. I mean, Smog is not streaming today. Okay, there's no one. See you today. Yeah, have martial arts class. Good luck. Stay safe. Yeah. Okay. So I hope you guys have a nice day, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow if you can, and if not, another day. So stay safe and see ya. Bye.